Hey everyone, how you doing? So this is just pre-recorded. This should be on every single reading that we do, but I just wanted to just quickly say something in case I forget normally when I start channeling during the readings. But please make sure that you check out the link below for Goddess Dragon Girl Tarot Tribe XOXO Goddess Girl, my girl. Okay, so please make sure that you go have a check. She is a fantastic woman. She's got loads of great messages over there for you all. So I really would appreciate it that if you find this channel or you're part of my channel, and you're not already over there, you're missing out. So please make sure that you go over there and say hello, and you can find the link in the description and a link to her channel. Go over there and subscribe and say Steve said hi, how you doing girl? So we're going to go on with your readings now, guys. Thanks very much and see you soon. How you doing, Cancer? So we're here actually to do your October, and I'm trying to get my head around your messages, and I don't think there's that many because I'm trying to work out what on earth it is. It's like, listen, what on earth is that? It's like, what is that? It's got my name on it. It's like, sign my name across my heart. It's like, listen, cross my heart, hope to die. It's got my name on it. It's like, that person there has got my name all over it. So, there's something about someone's name, because I heard Stevel. What on earth is this? Stevel, evil, like evil, Evelyn. There used to be a really good song called Evelyn. But I'm picking up Evelyn or Stevelyn, or Steve and Lynn, or Stevelyn, or Lynn. But I'm picking up lucky. This is my lucky winner. It's like lucky Lucy, or Lucille, like a seal of approval. It's like, listen, look, that there has got my name on it, and you've got to sign your name across my heart. It's like, I sign my name. Listen, I swear. It's like, I swear down that's got my name on it. It's like, why has that got my name on it? I don't know what this is for, because it's like, come on over here, right? Because I pick up like a northern accent. It's like, listen, come over here, look. This here has got my name on it. It's like, what do you mean this has got my name on it? It's like, got your name on it? It has. So this is something to do with like signing something, or sign language, or like fraud. Because I'm picking that up, Cancer. It's like, fraud, it's like, hold on a minute. Hold on, just 1 second. I'm sure that thing there has got my name all over it. I don't know why I'm speaking from like I'm up north. Again, it's a little bit like this Jim Bowen. It's like, listen, come over here, Jim. Like, bullseye, you might be dealing with a Taurus, right? But listen, I'm just going to speak northern for some reason. I've got no idea, Cancer. But it's like, listen, that there's got my name written all over it. And I tell you what, I am pissed off. And I don't know why it's got my name on it. And I don't know why I'm speaking like this, right? But it's like this, again, it's got my name on it. It's like this thing that keeps going by, it's got my name on it. What the fuck is all this going by here? It's like traffic. Traffic is like, look, I'm trafficking. Someone is trafficking. Someone's trafficking. It's like, listen, that person there, it's got my name all over that. I'm going to have her. And I don't know what this is for. What is it? What on earth do I keep speaking northern? Someone must be watching that's northern. I used to live up north, to be honest. What on earth is this? Oh no, I'm not very well actually, Cancer. I've got brain fog. I've got the flu. Well, I've got a cold. But enough about me. It's like, listen, this is enough about me. Enough is enough. I'm telling you what, you've just signed that with my name. What you doing, signing my name on there? Right, so I don't know if this is any Freud? Freud? It's like, listen, Freud. Frog it. Listen, frog. Come here, frog. I'm picking up, like, across the road, Cancer, and another one, maybe. They're like, listen, hop it. It's like Hopkins. I'm also picking up Hopkins. But I'm picking up, listen, I said, or side. It's like, whose side are you on? It's like, I'm on your side. It's like, you're not on my side. It's got my name on there. What on earth is that? What? Hold on, we'll get to grips with this, Cancer. It's like, whose side are you on? You're on my side, you're on her side. I don't know if you're going on by side. It's listen, I'm on your side. I'm telling you what, you ought to get over there and see him. Because I'm telling you what, I really am. I'm picking up like this council estate type argument. It's like, listen, Bob, get yourself around there and tell her to shut up and keep out of it. It's like, whose side are you on? It's like, I'm on your side. It's like, well, you all got my name on this thing here, and I'm fed up. So, Steve, you're acting eccentric, a little. But the channel messages is something to do with like signing something, or sign language, or like a sign post, or a Simon, or it's like, hello, guess who? It's like, hold on a minute, you got guilt all over your face. What are you doing with like guilt? It's like, well, it's your face. Boat race. Some sort of listen, Chevy. So Chevy Chase, you got something all up your boat race. So what you got up your boat race? Is that guilt? It's like, yeah. It's like, have you seen it again? It's like, yeah. Really, you've seen her again. So someone hasn't seen something, or they're looking for something, or it's about tracing paper. And it's like, listen, I've got this tracing paper, right, or paper. It's like, I've got this paper to report. So some of you are going to be reported. What? Some of you are going to be reported? Unless this is like a coroner that wrote the report. It's like, listen, it's like Coronation Street. It is. This is like from down London or something. It's like, listen, Coronation Street. So it's someone down the street, like Mavis or something. It's like, Mavis, come here, I've got something to tell you. It's like, have you seen, look, I've got my name all over this billboard now. It's got my name on it. It's like, what do you mean it's got your name on it? It's like, I've just seen it halfway up the road and it's got their name on it. And it's like, what? What is this name? Because I'm hearing name, I know your name, but I'm hearing Stevelyn or Evelyn or evil, like evil. Something's like evil. Evil Knievel, like daring, like a motorbike or a car, and it's got someone's name on it. And it's like, what are you doing with my name on your car? Or what is she doing in my car? There's something about, like, why are you riding? Because I'm hearing ride in the night. Ride. I'm going to stick with the old Freud message, I think. Like, fraud. Like, this is fraudulent. Whatever's going on, it's like someone's signing their name on people's, I don't know. It's like, listen, I've just bought this new car. It's like, have you? Where'd you get the money from for that? It's like, oh, don't worry about it. I just signed a piece of paper. It's like, yeah, with my fucking name on it. So it's like, hold on a minute. You've got a new car. You've got a new TV. You've got, like, a motorbike. You've got all of this stuff. Whose name is that? It's like, well, it's all right. I just signed my mum's name on it. So, I don't know, if you're mothers, just be careful around your son actually buying stuff, right? But it's like this, I don't know, this fraudulent activity. It's like, hold on a minute, whose name is on this documentation? It's like, oh, my mother's. It's like, so I own the car then? It's like, well, you know, yeah, but like, can I use it? It's like, no. It's like, I'll pay the insurance, I'll pay for the car, I'll pay for your heating, I'll pay for your water. Right, it's like, well, the water in my jolter don't taste like it all. It's like, so if the milk turns sour, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it. Do you know what I mean, Leo? And you're like, listen, Leo, stop with all this antics and all this attic or antique roadshow, right? There is no roadshow, right? Because there's something on the road. It's like, listen, you go, it's like, I don't know, I can see you, Cancer, like, sitting there like, who's that in that car? It's like, listen, who's that in that car? And it's like when you see an X, right, and they go by like X or Capricorn or something, and you see this, excuse me, but I do have a cold. But this is not your channel messages, I've just done it for everybody else, but there will be stuff that comes out later through the month, okay, that is not a tarot reading that we stick with. We're going to do your tarot reading in a minute, but I'm just going to stick with it. And it's kind of like Dunes. It's like Dunes, it's like Dunes, right, or Duna, Donna or Duna. It's like, listen, Donna, do, what? Scooby-Doo. We're on some track. Again, we're on a track. It's like, listen, on a track, it's like, some motorbike, and it's like, you just left your tyre print there. What? This is something about printing something, like it's being printed off, like money. It's like, hold on a minute, I've got a machine. I said, what do you mean, what sort of Pink Floyd machine? It's like, listen, come on in here, boy, have a cigar. I said, what do you mean have a cigar? Well, I've got this machine and we can, like, print money off on it. And it's like, Jesus Christ, how much money have you got? So, I don't know if someone's, like printing their own money, or can sign their own cheque, or going to sign their life away, or it's to do with sign language, or it's Simon, right? And it's like, what do you mean? Steve, what are you going on about? Don't know, are these related to you? Because like, well, are these related to you? It's like, yeah, that's my mother, that's my father, that's my brother, that's my sister. It's like, really? Are they related to you? It's like, yeah. So, right? But stick with the main messages, Steve. It's something about something being like not owning your own equipment, and it's like, well, I've got all this stuff, but it's not mine, but it is mine. It's like, well, if you didn't pay for it, then whose is it, right? And it's like, well, who's lying anyway? Are you lying or am I lying? It's like, no, honestly, sweetheart. It's like, no, I bought all this with my own money. It's like, no, you did not. It's got my name on it. So I don't know whether someone's like tracking all this stuff down and they're like, this, I've just tracked all of this back, and I just realised that I've just paid for all of this stuff. And you look at your account, you're like, holy schmoly. It's like, what do you mean? It's like all of a sudden my account just goes, well, it's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Something to do with the fish maybe as well, right? So you could be dealing with the Pisces, because I'm picking up like someone biting someone's fingers or something. I don't know. But like, well, listen, you've got, what is that? I'm picking up, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, and this is mine, right? Why does someone not have any fingers left? What is, I'm picking up says I'll break your fingers, bruv. If you touch more stuff again, I'm going to break your fingers. So, unless someone has broke someone's fingers, and like this, I'm going to claim for that. So there's like this blame claim fighting, no finger, like you stick your finger up to me once more, I'm going to break your fingers. Right? So, sounds a bit like my Cancerian mate, to be honest. He breaks loads of knuckles and fingers. So it's like, okay, so the main message is that you might be freaking out with about Cancer. Something about fraudulent activity, right, and some dodgy dealing, right, and someone is after someone. And when they get there, it's like, listen, why is it that you've got like a brand new shiny motor or like a brand new something? And it's like, yeah, but sweetheart, you make me feel brand new. It's like, I don't care. It's like, you want to take it back, we can't afford that. Something like this, or we can't afford that, like we can't sign this off. It's like, listen, when you got all this money, you're not supposed to just go like spend loads of like luxury stuff. It's like people are going to wonder where we got it from. So I don't know if someone's done a bank robbery or something like this, right? But it's like, where have you got all of this stuff? Where's it accumulated? Now, if you think and go back to the September readings, I was doing the Jim Bowen stuff. I was like, oh, listen, Lucky Lucy or something. Or like, listen, come over here, look at what you could have won. It's gone. And then it ended up around like an Aquarian energy or something. And it's like, well, the person that was there is now gone from there to there, right? So it's like you've either moved and you've took all your stuff, or you've got a divorce and someone's took all their stuff and moved it. But there's this fraudulent energy that I feel around you of what I'm sort of, well, channeling, I suppose, is around this. Where did you get all this stuff from? Right? Or where did you get that bit of stuff? It's like, because it's like this doll on your arm. It's like, hell. It's like, lads, come here. It's like, what? It's like, look at them. It's like, they're not paired up, are they? It's like, Jesus. It's like, look. So, and these people, they're like, look at that doll on that arm. It's like, what do you mean that doll? It's like, is it living? Is it a living doll? Or is it Olivia? But it's like, listen, is this a living doll? Something to do with a doll. A doll. Like a doll, adoption, or the doll. Right? Which is like claiming money. But it's like, is that a living doll? Or like, is it dead? I don't know. Okay, hopefully not. Bumping up, I got myself a crying, walking, sleeping, talking, living doll. I got a roving eye. Because it's kind of like, God, gee, Dick, would you look at that? And it's like, what? It's like, they're not together, are they? It's like, yeah. And it's kind of like, woo! It's like, checkbook, Charlie, or checkbook again, check your book. Check your checkbook. Because someone is kind of like, bruv, if you're going to take her out, you're going to have to spend a lot of money. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, these two are not together, are they? It's like, he or she is like upper class, and then if you take her out, you're going to have to like, you're going to have to spend some money to get her, bruv. Or him. And it's something like this upper class, lower class, middle class kind of argument of around Rita and Sue Bob too, right? I don't know if you all seen that. But it's like the babysitter and the guy and the two babysitters. And you can see two people in a car, like, doing something, okay, what else am I seeing? I don't know. It's something around fraudulent energy and something being traced. And someone's saying, look, how come you've got all of this stuff? Like, are you buying it with your own money? Or are you charging, like, me for it? Or, like, are you being charged? Or have you been served? It's like, no, you've been served. It's like, hello, sweetheart, how you doing? Yeah, so just take that. It's like, oh, shit, really? It's like, oh, sorry, you've just been served. So it's like, listen, you've just been served papers or something, like an eviction. Or someone's just been served and slapped with a notice of something, and it's like, listen, I'm just going to slap you with this court order. So some of you might go on the lines of the grounds for divorce energy, which was by Albo. That's been coming out through some of the other readings just lately of what I've been doing. But it's like, this is grounds, like grands and grands. It is like grams. It's like, what you do with all those grams? Like, I don't know, rings or something? And it's kind of like, listen, bruv, it's like, I'm going to break your fingers for that off there. And it's like, where did you get all that, like, ring from? Like a ring. I'm picking up, like, a ring, or, like, 7 days' time, or, like, this is a ring. It's like, look at the size of that diamond. It's like, diamonds are forever. It's like, listen, Diamond Dave, or Diamond Dave, like, Diamond, I used to have Diamond Dave. They just go a dime a dozen. It's like, they just go a dime a dozen. It's like, what do you mean a dozen? It's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, I can see someone with like all this gold all up and everything, right? And they're like, where'd you get all that gold from? It's like, well, I got one for Monday, I got one for Tuesday, I got one for Wednesday, and I got one for Thursday, and I got one for eepy, deepy, sleepy, deepy, dopey, and whatever, and 7 of them, probably. It's like, what are you doing with like 7 children? It's like, yeah, well, they've all got to have something. So, you know, let's just buy them everything. It's like, where'd you get the money from? Right? Excuse me. What else have I got for you, Cancer? At the moment, they're just saying something around fraudulent and where did you get it from and who signed the paper and who signed for all this stuff, right? And whose line is it anyway? It's like, well, no, hold on a minute. Sign your name across this. It's like, oh, I really don't know if I should be signing anything or not. And someone's like, no, listen, no, you're right, no, just sign it. It's like, hold on a minute, I've got to investigate. Because this is, Steve told me that there's something like real weird going on. So I need to investigate further about what all this is. Because I could see someone with I mean, your missus or I don't know, I'm hearing your missus might even ask you where you got all this stuff from, right? So this could be for the lads. But it's like, listen, where'd you get that ring from? It's like, oh no, I bought it. It's like, where'd you buy it from? It's like, oh, I just see a man about a dog or a man about a Leo. It's like, what do you mean I just see a man about a dog? It's like, you know, it's like, it's kosher, it's just quiet. It's like, no, it's not quiet. Where'd you get it from? It's like, that's mine. It's like, no, that's not yours. Because this is like a fight. And it's like, listen, what are you doing with my sneakers on your feet? It's like, they're not yours. My mum bought me them. It's like, no, they didn't. So I don't know if someone's getting bullied, right? Bullied, like a child or someone's getting bullied. And they're kind of like, you know, where do you get all this stuff from? Like, where's it all? Where have you just accumulated everything from? And someone's like, guilty. Like they don't want to tell someone that they do something for a job or something that's illegal or something that they don't want to tell people and they don't want others to know. And it's like, listen, it's just, you don't need to know. You're on a need-to-know basis. But we've got some stuff. Here it is. Bosh. And it's like, well, it's nice, but where the hell did you get it from? And you're like, and someone's spinning a yarn and a tale around like Leo energy, right? And it's like, well, listen, how long is a piece of string? It's like, well, it goes on forever, right? Excuse me, I'm really losing my voice. I've got to have some time off work, I'm afraid. I've got so much work to do. Again, it's like, I've got so much work to do. It's like, now I've got to have to, like, pay for this thing that I bought. I'm going to have to, like, work for it. This is like getting something on tick, right? So again, someone could be smoking the old herb or taking illegal substances. And it's like, listen, you owe me for that. And it's like, yeah, I know, bruv, but you dished it out. It's like, yeah, I'll dish it out, but what I will dish out as a karma, you know, you owe me. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to pay for it, but I've got to work for it. Like, it's, you know, I'll put you at work. You got to go, if you're going to pay for all this stuff, then you're going to go to work for it. So I don't know if this is like a younger person, they're like, listen, I don't even want to work. It's like, no, you owe me some money, right? So you're kind of going through this energy of arguing about money and stuff, and like, because I don't know, because I keep seeing that someone's got all of this, like, and they're like, where on earth is all this stuff coming from? Like, you know, like, I don't know where it's coming from. It's just coming from somewhere, but where is it coming from? and I don't know. I see someone like living the life, like the life of Brian or the life of Riley, or like, you know, living it up. It's like, woo, I'm living it up. And it's like everybody's like happy with all this stuff, but there's some people that are like, bro, that ain't right. Where on earth are you getting everything from? Right. I mean, in Britain here, you know, it does my head in. I won't rant a bit too much about stuff that goes on, but it does do my head in. Me, now I'll give you, listen, I know I'm going to have a rant, bro. Right? Me, I've got like a real bad cold now, right? Just take, for instance, like families, right? 7 kids, 6, 7 kids, right? Steve, you're going to put yourself in an hole, bruv. We're going to leave it at that, right? But both parents don't work. They claim off the government 7 kids, roughly 6, 7 kids, something like that, right? Now, I have to go to work. They will not let their children have time off in order, because they've got flu and cold symptoms, like a real bad with it. Just get them out the door quick. Just get in there. I don't care. You're not having the time off. You're just going to get in that van. And it's like, oh, man. Right, so now I've got flu and a real bad cold, and I can't drive because I can't have a mask, because I can't breathe. My nose is running and everything else. So I've got to have time off work. What do you know? I don't get paid. Right? So I can't pay my taxes. It pays other people for... Anyway, so that's... There's something like, I don't know, something shady is going on. Like, where do you get all this stuff from? Like, you know, where have you accumulated all of this money, and where have you accumulated all of these objects? You know, it's really not coming through as your love life, Cancer, if I'm honest. It's just more about these objects of, like, sign your name on there and say, well, hold on a minute, before I sign my name on there, where's this money going? So I don't know if someone's got like a real big discrepancy over like where this stuff's going, or like really, or this bit of stuff. It's like this bit of stuff. It's like, where is she going when she goes out? Where does she go? It's like, well, she goes somewhere, but she could be a go-go doll. I don't know. It's like, where does this go-go doll go? Or where does this doll go? It's like, if it's in the corner, where's the doll? Something about this doll, bruv. What is this doll? Now, the doll queue can also be someone that isn't working in Britain. You go to the doll, right? They tell you that you've got to get a job, but they'll pay you until you get a job, right? You just have to keep up your obligations of looking for a job, looking for work, being active, and then you get some money until you get a job, right? So this is a bit like Liam Gallagher and whatnot, right? It is because they used to write songs about when they were actually on the dole, right? This was before we was on the dole, me and our Liam, right? We used to be on the dole, and we used to talk about all this stuff, and then we decided to come up with, hey, don't live in anger. It's like, you can't be angry. We've got all this stuff. It's like, well, I'm not angry about it. I want it, but we can't afford everything. You're gonna have to pay. It's like, listen, sweetheart, don't worry. I've got you covered. It's all covered. It's all insured. It's all kosher. It's all above board. And it's kind of like, I'm really suspicious about all this stuff, where you're getting it from, because it's disappearing from somewhere and it's appearing here. So I've got no idea. That's some sort of weird channel messages, Cancer. I probably shouldn't be channeling because my head is fogged at the moment, but that's what I've got for you. But stand by for action. Stand by for your actual, you're not a tarot reading, and then we'll go over some energies that come out through the month, okay? But at the moment, we're looking for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter for October. Show me October 2020 for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's like, where do you get all that stuff? It's like, listen, just walk on by. I don't want to know. Just walk off. It's like, listen, walk off. It's like, I do not want to know. I'm fed up. I am sick to death of trying to look. It's like, just look. Just look. If you go out there, you can see. It's like, I don't know if I can see them anymore. You know. This is someone that's just like got bigger and better plans. It's like the master plan. It is something to do around Scouser. So it was Scouser. But listen, I've got a master plan. So what's your plan? Well, I'm just going to go for a walk. Someone's like, listen, I'm just going to go for a walk. Is it right? So if you go for a walk, this is someone that like don't trust anybody, right? And they're like, you know, when you go for a walk, this is an addict as well. This is someone that's suffered from addiction, right? And they're under lock and key or something by parents or something, right? And then the families, because trust me, I used to be a counsellor and gone through all of this stuff myself, right? The families now, they're kind of like, listen, I don't trust when you go out. And so, where is it that you're going? And you're kind of like, oh, bro, I've just been to the shop. And it's like, yeah, but wait, you know, this is like someone that's really trying to keep hold of someone under lock and key, and someone just wants to get out and go. And you're like being tracked of like, where is it that you go when you go out there? You know, this is someone that is being pressured into feeling guilty that when I want to do something for myself, or even if I just want to go out the front door quickly, someone's like, where is it that you go when you go out? And it's like, don't question me, like, you know, I'm just out, right? So someone either goes like at the boozer, or they go out, and when they're out, when they get back, they get grilled by someone. There's kind of, or killed, oh okay, they get killed by someone, I just heard. They get killed by somebody? Okay, so anyway, we're going to leave that one because I've got no idea what that is, but I just heard that they get grilled by someone of like, well, where is it that you're going? Well, this person could be going out killing people. What on earth's that about? What? Because where is all this money going? If this channel stuff's right, it's like, where's this channel going? It's like, you know, where's it going? Where is all this stuff going? Where are you going? Like, when you're out there, where is it that you go? Because I really don't know if you're going to see someone, if you're going to see a man about a dog, or if you're cheating, or if you're lying. But when you're not in this house, where is it that you go? Right? That's the main message. Cancer, semi-rising Venus. Cancer, semi-rising Venus for October. Cancer, semi-rising Venus. Ooh, 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 ooh. There you go. There you go. The spinning the yarn of the lion. It's like, listen, you liar. Where are you going? Are you going to see a Leo again? It's like, have you seen her? It's like, I'm going to see a Leo. Really? Man about a cat. I'm going to see a man about a cat. Oh, really? So, right, you got 2 8s. So it's like, listen, I'm going to see a man about a dog. It's British slang, right? But that just means that somebody doesn't want to say that I'm going to see a man about a dog. It's like, you know, someone asks, where are you going? It's like, oh, nothing, I'm just going to see a man about a dog, I'll be back soon. Going to see a man about a cat. I'm going to see a man about a cat. Someone can actually be buying a cat, right? Or an animal, right? But it's like, listen, when you're out there, like, where's my child support? Where's my maintenance? Where's my child fit in all this? Where's all this stuff gone? Because I'm typically losing. So this is also child support, maintenance and welfare, right? This is the welfare office. Some of you could work for, like I said, the welfare, right? You could do all this for a living. But, man, there's some shady people around. It's like, listen, Slim Shady. It's like, where is it that you're going when you go out there? Because I really don't trust it. When you leave this house, young man, it's like, where is it that you're going? It's like, brother, it's just like, I'm just going to go out real quick. So, what do you mean? It's kind of like when you sneak out the door, out the house, right? You're like trying to get out there, and you're like, oh, brother, I really can't be seen. Right? You're doing a bit of the old, like, Derek. It's like a bit of duck in the dive. It's like, hold on a minute, bruv. It's like, what? It's like, oh, God, I just can't tell the missus I'm going out. And you're like, yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Shut the door, and then you, like, start pegging it up the road, like, at the house. It's like, where did you go? It's like, oh, nothing, just went to see a man about dog. Cat. Right? So, caught. I'm hearing caught red-handed. Someone's going to get caught red-handed. so, you know, that's what I'm hearing, Cancer. What else have I got for you? Because this is someone that goes from home to place, and they go around, like, also, like you know, I've got to go back to the missus that I'm not paying, or to the whatever. I got to go to pay this, and it's like, I'm going to make you pay. It's like, I am going to make you pay for it. If you bought it, if you had it, I'm going to make you pay. This is someone returning back to the sender. It's like, listen, take that, return that back to the sender. Whatever you do, Elvis, it's like, listen, return that back now. Return it. It's like, no, it's us, it's kosher. It's like, no. That's coming from another family home. Or that's like, that child's coming from another family. What? This could be an X situation, right? But I'm picking up X marks the spot, maybe around Capricorn energy. You right, Cappies? Well, I'm hearing, I'm hearing Captain Caveman for some reason, like Captain Caveman, or and his dog Snowy, right? Because I'm hearing Tiny Tim, or Tim, the name Tim, or Tiny Tim, with the two lips. Other readings, but it's like, listen, Tiny, I'm tiny, or tiny, tiny. It's like half tiny. It's like, bruv, you're half tiny. Again, slang. I'm hearing some strange stuff. Someone's getting around. Someone's getting the rounds in. It is. I mean, I'd said British slang, but I heard. Listen, where is she going? Sorry, but it's like, listen. Sorry. It's like, listen. What you going to do? See her. It's like, you've been to see her again, haven't you? And it's like, no. It's like, I know it. When you go to the boozer, or when you go to the pub, or when you go out, you've been to see her again, haven't you? This is for the women, right? Or, but vice versa. And it's like, listen, when you go to see them, what is it that you do when you're there? It's like, no, listen, I've got to pay child maintenance. It's like, so your money's gone to them. So they've got TVs, all this sort of stuff. They've got like a television, a motorbike, and everything else. It's like, what we got? Right? It's what I'm picking up. It's like, what do I get out of this? When you go out, where do you go? Because this is someone that sneaks back to another family, or sneaks money from a family to give it to a family, or just does wheeling and dealing, and it's like, well, I'm trying to do my best, Steve. I'm trying to work my way through it, but I've got so much debt, right, to pay. It's like, what do I do, right? It's like, what do I do? Where do I go? It's like, you could be homeless here. This could be people on the street, bruv. It's like, this isn't the streets. It's like, dry your eyes, mate. It's like, dry your eyes, you'll be alright. There is something also around drying someone's eyes. Someone could be crying. Dry my eyes. It's like, dry your eyes, mate. Because this is someone that, I don't know, this is something that's going on around the Sagittarius. But I don't think I have cancer in his chart, but this is someone that goes into a garden to see it. Into a garden. So this, I'm just going into the garden. So what are you doing out there in the garden? I'm going to see the dog or the cat, right? So that's for my friend. So, excuse me, but I mean, I don't think that they have cancer placements. But there's quite a few in the family, so. But this is like someone that goes out to see a man about a dog, right? So it's like, when you go out there, what do you do with that person? Because this Leo is also caught between a rock and an hard place of going to see one and also leaving one, right? It's like, well, as soon as you come, you go. It's like, as soon as you walk in, you're out the door. It's like, yeah, I ain't got time to speak. It's like, oh dear. Someone tries to avoid someone. The Strength card is also an avoiding energy of speaking, because this is like you can't prize the truth out of me. You can't make me speak. You can't make me say anything. And if I don't want to say it, I don't want to say it. So this person's like, just say it, just say it, just say it, just tell me, just tell me, just tell me. And it's like, I don't want to say, right? So you've got this energy of like strength of perseverance through, I've got to see this through, but it's like, just tell me, right? And someone's not telling the truth, and someone's trying to prize the truth out of someone that's not telling it, right? Let's see. Cancer, Sun rising in Venus. Cancer, Sun rising in Venus, October. Ooh, the Master Magician, the Master Plan. There you go, there's Liam and Noel. There's Noel. It's like, where are you going, Noel? Noel or Noel? Noel. Know-it-all. There's a know-it-all. It's like, you think you know it all, don't you? It's like, where did you accumulate all this stuff? It's like, well, I just accumulated it by so above, so below, and there it is. It's like, well, bruv, this is not magic. It's like, oh. It's like, no, bruv, magic isn't real. You're not Paul Daniels, right? So it isn't. Well, who was Paul Daniels married to? I don't know, but he didn't have a lot. It's like, not a lot. So it's like, what have you got? Not a lot. So someone's got a lot of something. I just heard a lot of mouth, but a lot of nothing. It's like, what have you got? It's like, nothing, bro. I've got like a quid or like one. It's like, what do you mean you've just got one? It's like, I just caught the one. Someone's just caught the eye of the one. It's like, oh, I've just seen the one. I've seen the one and only. It's like, I've just seen the one and only. This is like someone that just appears back into your life to say, look, you know, let's just put everything on the table of what we got. I'm seeing this as a thief, right? They go out, listen, they go out, they accumulate like loads of like clothes and stuff like that, right? They're like, right, brother, it's like, let's just put it all in this like this arm carrier or whatever, right? And let's like get back at home, and then it's like, right, what have you got? It's like, right, I've got loads of hair shampoo, I've got like loads of products, loads of everything. Come and buy it all. So honestly, I am, because this is a thief. This can also be a thief, right? Someone that goes out, accumulates loads of stuff, comes back and then shoves it on the table. You're like, where did you get all that stuff from? It's like, well, I got a cup and a fish, and I got a sword, and I got a pentacle. It's like, yeah, that pentacle, bruv, you're not a spectacle. It's like you're making a spectacle of me. It's like, you know, I suspect something is like a little bit auspicious. So it's like there's something suspicious. It's like there is suspicious minds. There is suspicious minds, simple minds. Also, it's like it's a simple, bruv. I just have to go out and get it and put it on the table, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. So I don't know. You might even have an uncle called Bob. So you're right, Bob. You're right, Bob, Rob, or even Rob. I don't know. But something like, listen, you Robin. This is Batman and Robin. This is Batman and Robin. You Robin. But this is like, you Robin. It's like, you're robbing me. You're robbing me blind. You're taking everything that I've got. I just had a new start, a new beginning, and I had it all, and you just come and took it. And then where did you take it? Well, I took it to theirs, because they ain't got nothing either. And it's like, well, was it? So you're taking it from the magician, or someone is, taking it from the magician like energy or power. It's like, I'm going to take all of their stuff and all of their energy and all of their time, and then go and give it to this five, to the people that really need it. Now, this would be a very good energy for people, for some, but for some that are really going through confliction with somebody, this magician, I can really see this person kind of like accumulate all this stuff, like, well, where did you get it? Like, you know, you might be spiritual and you might just believe in like so above, so below, but it has to fucking come from somewhere. It's like, well, yeah, where'd it come from? Your pocket. So this is kind of like, I got one hand in my pocket and the other hand's giving a high five. Something like, got one hand in my pocket. So someone's got their hand in their pocket. That's what I'm saying. I got my hand right in your pocket. This is a penny pinching thief. It is someone who's got their hand in their pocket. It's like, listen, a pocket, like a pocket thief. Like, it's like, thank you. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, thank you very much. Anyway, if not, this is something about fraudulent energy of someone stealing stuff, right? Taking things that are not theirs. Because the channel messages were more along the lines of like, where did you just get all of that stuff from? Like, where did you just accumulate it? Where's my child support? Where's my maintenance? Where's my job? Where's my prosperity? Where's the one? It's like, yeah, well, the one came and then the one went. So one flew away over the cuckoo's nest. So something about, I felt this energy around like one flew over. It's like when they flew over, they came over and then they left as soon as they got here. So what was the point? What was the point of that? What's the sense in that? So it's like, what's the sentence? Well, probably prison. So I don't know. It's like, what's the sense in all that? I can't believe my eyes. You came and then you went. It's like, so what was the sense in it? But someone could be like, what's the sense in that? It's like, well, I have a death sentence or prison. So it depends on what someone's done. I don't know. Because if somebody's really onto something and they're like, where did you get all that stuff from? And they've stole it. Someone's onto them. Someone's tracking it down and thinking, right, I've got something now. Like, I've got some sort of concrete evidence. So I'm literally just going to now pronounce this to this magician and say, all right, brother, where'd you get it from? Shall we find out? Okay, guys, that's your reading so far. Thanks, Cancer. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with my snot face. Right? But I do have a cold. So we're going to continue on with the rest of your reading. Rest is all reading. I can't even speak. With the rest of your reading. Okay. We're going to do for, obviously, October. This is October. Clarify all the cards and see what you get. Okay? See what you're going to get. Because you never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. But if you would, because don't live in regret, I'm also saying. But we're going to continue to channel, continue to do your reading. You can either join Tier 1 or Tier 2. If you join Tier 1, this goes to Tier 1 and Tier 2. Okay? But Nothing else really goes to tier 1 after that, right? If you're on tier 2, on the other hand, then you get the 1st to the 15th, and then the 15th until either the 30th or the 31st or the 20th, whatever it is. But you get 2 lots of readings for the weeklies, okay? So you get 2. And they don't come out on YouTube. They don't go anywhere else bar tier 2. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome. That's where I'll do a full spread, also channel that goes there. Got to see what's happening at the moment, okay? But hang fire. But if I'm hearing hangman or hang not or frame not. But again, we're going to go over. So if you want to reach out for a personal reading or Skype call, please make sure that you follow all of the links below. But everything is there, Cancer. Thank you so much for your like, share, comment, support. Please make sure that you go over to Dragon Goddess Dragon Tarot. Okay, the link is in the description for you to follow her. Please go over and say that I said hi, all that sort of stuff. I really would appreciate it, Cancer. Anything else? No, thanks very much. Give it to your mum, to your dog, to your brother, to your sister, probably this person here. Give it to everybody. Thanks very much. See you soon. 7 signing out.